How's it going, guys? Welcome to Sidemen Reacts. It is me, KSI, and Mini Minter. And today, we're looking at 16 places you're not allowed to visit. Anyone got any predictions?
Well, it depends, because for you, it's a playground. Oh, we're going that way.
Ah, nice.
Wait, are you not actually allowed at playgrounds?
I'm allowed. If you want to register,
No. All right. There's a bunch of kids in the playground. Are you playing?
No, I'm not. I would have 100% do it if the playground was empty, but I wouldn't do it. For
okay, you're playing. So
what is going on?
No. All right, you're playing in the playground. It's empty, and then a bunch of kids come. What are you doing?
I've got to leave. It's their territory. Like you can't be staking your claim on a playground when the kids are there.
Fair. All right.
But, yeah.
You passed the test.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say Area 51. So I mean, it's.
Oh, that was that's more accurate.
Let's find out. Okay.
16 places you're not allowed to visit.
Oh, he sounds like he wants to end himself.
Jeez, the enthusiasm.
Number 16, Snake Island.
Oh, I've heard
Even
about
if
this
you
place.
wanted to visit an island full of snakes, you can't. Located about 93 miles away from the most populated city in Brazil, Sao Paulo, lies Snake Island.
Paulo.
It's completely shut off from the public due to the fact that it's swarming with snakes. There's anywhere from 1 to 5 snakes per square meter. And the majority of them
Per
are
square
venomous.
meter?
The Brazilian
Majority are venomous as well.
Can we not just destroy them all?
Well, no. That's like saying.
They've made it a home, but we have no right to boot them off.
They're all just fucking each other, creating baby snakes left, right, and center, and just having a great time. Like what? That's like a snake going. Oh, there's a lot of humans on that United Kingdom island.
Yeah.
Should we just blow them up?
They would if they could.
I don't think they would. I think
You've seen Rick and Morty.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I take everything that I said back.
Exactly.
And the majority of them are venomous. The Brazilian Navy has forbidden anyone from coming to this island unless they have written consent for scientific research.
I feel
Number
like you let
15,
everyone go if
device
they want
assembly
to.
facility.
Yeah, like it's their own fault if they're going to get out.
Nah, but then you just get some fucking twat to just, kill a load of snakes for their skin and shit.
They go to an island where there's 1 to 5 snakes every square meter. They're not gonna make it out.
I don't know, if you suit up maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, they
How'd
should
you
be
kill a
allowed
snake?
to go, but they have to wear like shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, fair enough. And you've
Yeah.
got to fight with your bare hands. Like,
Yeah.
no weapons allowed. Like,
Yeah.
you're taking
Yeah.
out a snake, you got to strangle it yourself.
How do you strangle a snake?
I was like, how do you kill a snake? Because surely if you
Chop its
got
head
to
off.
cut its head off, right?
Yeah.
Facility is located within the National Nevada Security Site, where over 1,000 nuclear bombs were tested,
Oh,
and is one of
Christ.
the most heavily guarded places in the U.S. This was built in the 1980s to assemble nuclear weapons to be tested on the proving grounds. Now that the proving grounds are inactive, it's believed that they also learn how to test decay and maintenance of nuclear material used in nuclear weapons. Also known as the DAF, this submarine-looking building is made of reinforced steel and is entirely underground and heavily guarded with machine guns, Humvees, and armed guards. Its remote location in the Nevada desert makes it extremely difficult to visit, even if you were allowed to. What else happens here still remains a mystery. Number 14,
Alright, we got
Cheyenne
pick
Mountain,
one to
located
play
in
with.
El Paso County.
Wait. What happens here remains a mystery. He literally told us what happens.
Yeah, well but
that's
they
what
don't,
you
you
can
don't know the full
see.
extent.
That's what you can see.
Yeah, true.
So there could be stuff underground that you don't know about.
Yeah, like they could be fucking.
There could be snakes fucking.
Fuck.
14, Cheyenne Mountain. Located in El Paso County, Colorado, this mountain serves as a military communications headquarters and was built to monitor airspace during the Cold War. Possible missile or airstrikes during this time seemed like a realistic possibility,
Which is like
and
built into
protection
the
of
mountain.
the
That's
high-ranking
pretty cool.
government officials was a high priority. Built directly into a granite mountain, it's believed that it could withstand a nuclear blast. It would also be safe from fallout in case of a
It'd be so
full-blown
long to
nuclear
go to work.
holocaust. Number 13, Vatican Secret Archives. The Vatican Secret Archives is completely shut off from the public and is owned by the Pope in the Vatican City. What these documents are about remains a serious mystery.
I've been to the Vatican.
I don't know if I trust the Vatican.
No, I watched a film about it, and it was like some I don't know what the film was about, but it was like some action movie, and it just made me like really cautious of the Vatican. Like it could be like there's loads of like secret tunnels and all that. I don't know if I trust the Pope either. It's a bit of a dodgy one.
Dodgy geezer.
Would you play with a pope in a playground?
Well,
Definitely not, bro. The boat's near a playground. I'm running. I'm calling the police.
I don't know. The new one seems alright. He doesn't seem super nonty than the last one. I'll go on the slide with him.
Oh god.
Want to be hiding from their followers. Some believe evidence of extraterrestrial life or other documents that would discredit the Catholic Church lies within. It's known that some important religious documents could be here, but what else would there be? Number 12, Coca-Cola Vault. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, lives a secret recipe that imitators would love to get their hands on.
They're just so
Coca-Cola has
extra.
been one of the most popular and iconic
surely.
images from American culture, and the recipe must be fiercely guarded like a priceless jewel. Legend has it only 2 or 3 employees actually know the true recipe, and this vault was
they can be
constructed to
putting
hide the
anything
truth.
in there then.
Number 11,
I
the
don't need to
Queen's
talk
bedroom.
about the
Thou shalt not pass.
coronavirus thingy, the injection. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we don't know what they're putting into us, but only 2 Donnies know what's in Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
But how does that work? Because someone has to make it, right? Like the factory has to order in the ingredients to mix together. So like how could, I don't know how no one would know.
Yo, imagine my man is just jizzing in all of Cokes.
Oh, well,
Every Coke.
it just tastes good if so. So it's fair play to them.
All right, if you found out tomorrow that that's what it is, would you ever drink it again?
No, I wouldn't.
I'd never drank it anyway. I hate
Okay,
it.
no. It's the Coca-Cola and fizzy drinks. That's what makes them taste
Okay,
like
fine.
that. So
Okay.
It's one Donny has just been coming a lot, and they put like it gets mixed into it.
Is it healthy? Is it fine? Like, is it? Am I like? What are the risks of me? Well, I guess I've already risked it my whole life anyway, so it's not
nothing.
different.
It's just that you know now that your drinking has come.
I'd struggle. I think I'd struggle, but I think I'd also do it.
Oh man.
Thou shalt not pass. For those of you who want to add Buckingham Palace to your Eurotrip itinerary,
Buckingham.
be sure to exclude the Queen's bedroom, because it's not allowed for people to see your private sleeping quarters. The bedroom is heavily guarded. In 1982, a man
no
by the name of
bedroom
Michael
being
Foggin
guarded.
broke
Like, you just
into
want to go to bed and
Buckingham
you just go past
Palace.
all the
He
guards and
managed
stuff.
to
It's a bit
scale
odd,
a
isn't it?
Can they see in the windows?
I don't think so.
What if you're just like doing a little something? Guards just walking outside every day.
Yeah, like, it's just very.
Or are they just listening in? Like
I would. If I knew the Queen was shagging next door, I'd perk an ear up.
When Michael Foggin broke into Buckingham Palace, he managed to scale a 14-foot fence and broke into the royal living quarters, waking her up, then sat on the edge of her bed. Creepy but true. This was
Holy
considered
shit.
one of the biggest lapses in royal security in Great Britain. Number 10, Fort Knox.
How'd you got in?
You certainly will not be getting a tour guide when visiting the inside of Fort Knox, because it's somewhere you're not allowed to go. It holds the gold bullion supply of the United States, and without the gold, our paper dollar would be worthless. Only a few people are allowed inside. The vaults are reinforced and protected with blast-proof security. You might want to pick a different place if you're planning to pull off a huge heist. Number 9, North Sentinel Island. This island in the Indian
this is
Ocean
where they
is
have all
not
the,
somewhere you want to bring your wife on
tribes.
honeymoon,
Yeah.
because the locals don't take too kindly to outsiders around here. They are known for
What?
shooting off fire arrows and throwing rocks at
So they
tourists.
have no idea
the Indian
humans
government
exist, or
has
they do,
declared
but
this
they're, like,
island off limits.
completely different
And if you decide not to
tribes.
take their advice,
Or, like,
yeah,
communities.
I think someone tried to go on the island and they pretty much threw several arrows into his body and he died.
It's mad. I had no idea about this place.
And the thing is,
It's,
it's like
it's a little island in the middle of nowhere, so like they've never known anything else. Like they don't know anything else exists. So when people like come, they're like, "Oh, some fucking alien is here to attack us," and they just kill them.
Like a gruesome version of Moana.
I don't know how you've made something so serious Disney.
Disney is serious.
It actually is, to be fair. There's life lessons to be had from Disney films.
and if you decide not to take their advice, do so at your own risk. Number 8, Mormon Secret Vault. Blasted deep within a mountain near the outskirts of Salt Lake City
I've
lies
been
something
here.
the Mormon Church
What, in
probably
the
doesn't
Mormon
want you to
church?
know about.
No, I've been
The
to Salt
Granite
Lake
Mountain
City, and they
Records
have a
Facility
very strong
supposedly
Mormon
contains
community.
documents of genealogy and family history on countless American citizens. It reportedly contains 6 billion pages worth of records. Tours on the outside are allowed, as you can see in this photo, but the inside remains a secret. There might even be something written about you in there. Number 7, the Colonel's Little Secret. Similar to the Coca-Cola Vault, Colonel Sanders really doesn't want anyone replicating his mighty fine finger-looking good recipe. He has a total of 11 herbs and spices he mixes in there. and the recipe is stored in an upgraded modern security facility at the headquarters.
I
in
agree with
Kentucky.
you now, Harry. I agree with you. How does that work? Because people have to make it.
Yeah, you have to mix it, unless it comes as like a pre-made mix. But like,
But even still, those people then have to make it.
yeah, like you'd know, like if we got the paprikas in short supply, like someone has to know that what spices are like coming from where.
Unless there's like one person who orders the spices, but they don't know the like quantities of it, and then there's someone else who doesn't know what the spices are, but they know the quantities, and
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But then someone's got to coordinate that. I'm surprised it hasn't got out yet. That's what I'm saying. It's just quite.
There is no way this guy was expecting a load of black people to start eating this food. My
How
man,
the tables have turned.
my man did not make KFC for black people. Like, look at him. Fucking, he's rolling in his grave. Like, what the fuck is happening?
According to rumor, even the president of KFC doesn't know the recipe.
How does
So
the
don't try
president
bribing the
not know what's in
drive-thru
his
guy
fucking
to give it
chicken?
up. Number 6, room 39. It's not like anyone would willingly want to go to North Korea, but if someone were actually trying to get into room 39, it would be extremely difficult. At a secret location, most likely near the capital of Pyongyang, lies a rumored headquarters that is in charge of North Korea's underground activities. They are most likely in charge of gathering foreign currency in whatever way possible. Whether it's drugs, counterfeit money, the list goes on. If North Korea were able to get a hold of a nuke, it would most likely have to come
Crazy
from foreign
place, bro.
currency.
Crazy
Number
place.
5, Chernobyl. No one is legally able to visit Chernobyl exclusion zone without permission from the Ukrainian government, which basically means no. Some people are willing to take
Why
the
would you want to go there anyway? You just
It's a historical site.
yeah, but you'd
It's
be
pretty cool.
You'd be
That is pretty cool.
accelerating your death.
Yeah, but you can go to the outskirts of it where there's less radiation, I think.
Yeah, but it's just a load of it's a derelict area. Like,
I'd quite like to visit Chernobyl. It kind of interests me. I don't
know a
know.
lot of
I
people
maybe it's
that
one of the things I'd go and not enjoy it, but like I like the thought of like this abandoned city that's like.
No. Some people are willing to take the risk to visit this abandoned city, but it's extremely risky, especially for foreigners. The only way you're getting in here is with a heavy bribe to the police if you're stopped. In just a short period of time, you might be able to get away with visiting the outskirts without too much bodily damage. The sludge that's left here is a literal meltdown of radioactive materials and is known as the elephant's foot, as you see in this photo. It's extremely lethal. Just after 300 seconds of exposure,
bro, is that a person in there?
Yeah, he's fucked, bro. He's fucked.
Oh, Jesus. Even the cameraman's probably fucked as well.
sometimes entire cities can be completely off limits in Russia. Located in the Chelyabinsk Oblast region, Ozyorsk is considered a closed town due to how close it was to the Mayak plant. However, people do live here. You're just not invited to this one. The Mayak plant is a facility that processes nuclear waste and decommissions decaying weapons of mass destruction. It used to be the location where the Soviet Union would find the source of plutonium. The area is now polluted with industrial and radioactive waste.
Yeah,
Number
fuck going
3,
there. I'm alright.
Svalbard Global Seed Vault. If the world were to come to a tragic end, or a certain species of plants would become extinct, the Svalbard Sea Vault,
Oh, we've seen
located
this
only
before,
800
right?
miles away from the North Pole in Norway,
So it's in
lies a
Lydia.
vault that has a set goal of
You probably
preserving
saw it in a
plant
Tom Scott
diversity
video.
and holding on to
Well, I don't get it. What is it?
So they have one of, or like a couple of every seed in this vault.
So if any like if plant goes extinct, they can just bring it back.
has a set goal of preserving plant diversity and holding on to large amounts of seeds in case of an emergency. More than 4,000 seed crops are stored here and include seeds from 32 varieties of potatoes. The Norwegian government has spent $9 million on this facility that one day could be extremely useful.
Seems quite
Number
cheap to
2,
build
the
a fucking
Demilitarized Zone. Also
facility
known
in a
as
mountain.
the 38th Parallel, the Demilitarized Zone was created at the end of the Korean War to keep the two countries at peace. It's considered to be neutral territory that neither country is allowed to cross, and at least 10 miles wide. It's the most heavily militarized zone in the world. Near this zone, you'll notice quite a few landmines, armed soldiers, and watchtowers. You can almost feel the tension about to burst. North Korea even built the 4th largest flagpole in the world in order to give the Southerners a view of communism. You're really not allowed to visit this zone, and if you do find a way, you may bring on another world war.
And
think
now
that,
for
like,
number 1.
North
But
Korean
first, be
soldiers
sure to
have banter. Like, you know when they're like just stood at the gate themselves, it's like 2 or 3 of them and they're on their own. They're like, okay, there's no one around. Do you think that they're like have a bit of a laugh, or do you think that they are literally robots?
I think they have to. I think they're humans too, eh? Like,
They'll probably be like, "Oh, did you watch the AJ Usyk fight?" Yeah.
That's what they talk about.
It's true that you forget, like North Korea, despite it being a bit of a dodgy place, like they're all just like normal Donnies strolling around there, like living their day-to-day lives. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure there's people who, just love to have sex in North Korea. Not to obviously make it super sexual.
you mean like North Korean slayers that just go around cleaning up all the farms?
Slayers.
New
It's
videos every
it's got to be
day.
Area 51.
Number
right?
1, Area 51.
Yeah.
No other place seems to be so secret, yet so well known at the same time. Also located within the isolated National Nevada Security.
Remember when we were all going to infiltrate Area 51 on Twitter? Yeah.
People did. People rocked up
Yeah,
there.
a lot of people did go.
Oh wow.
Hundreds of thousands that said they were going to go, and it ended up being like 120 or something like that.
That's just typical Twitter. Like it's just lots of cat.
Only recently admitted its existence. It claimed to use the smooth, dry lake bed known as Groom Lake as a runway for experimenting with new aircraft. But due to the extreme restrictions to the public, many wonder what's exactly going on out there. Motion detectors and thermal body heat detectors are spread across the desert and will detect anyone who even thinks about coming close, not to mention the constant surveillance of drones that relentlessly monitor this area for trespassers. Conspiracy theorists claim the government is holding extraterrestrial life forms there, or even their flying saucers at this location, but it's restricted, so I guess we'll never find out, will we?
One day we will. One day we'll find out.
Not in our lifetime, I don't reckon. I'll be honest, if I found out aliens existed, I'd be like, oh, sick. Doesn't change anything about
Yeah,
life.
true. Yeah, you still got taxes.
Oh, to answer your question, Sol, what is the place I'd do a hide and seek? I'd do it on the North Sentinel Island. But you have to. We're the hiders, and the fucking tribes are the seekers.
Jesus fucking Christ.
When they find us, they spear us.
Oh, God.
I would do it in the Queen's bedroom.
What, you gotta find her? Nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm not even
That's
gonna.
growth right there. That's growth.
Yeah.
You backed out of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.